I'm just gonna mute you so I don't hear you when you talk, okay? Hey guys, welcome here to another matchup on Hardcore League. We got Big Boss and FGA coming at you today. FGA, the new clan on the block, as it were. They're all Finnish, and that's interesting for no explained reason. And we got Big Boss, one of our premier clans, the winners of last season. And we're gonna see how this goes. This is FGA's first competitive matchup in the world. I'm excited for it. This is the burn round. Burn round's on locker. After this, we got Rogue Transmission, then Siege of Shanghai, and as a tiebreaker, we have Savad 311, just in case it comes to that. But I'm starting here on the outside like I always do with a nice little camera, and I want to see how the teams kind of push out. We got Big Boss in the blue, or purple, whichever you prefer, and FGA in the red. Looks like Big Boss is going pretty heavy outside, and FGA is going pretty heavy inside, so we're going to have to see how that plays out. And it looks like Boss is already dominating the outside. FGA pushes nobody on the outside, which means they're going to take probably easy control on Bravo. We're going to hop over. Big Boss looks like they're just going to push straight on through. Looks like Big Boss is having a little bit of fun with this, as they don't normally pull that tactic of pushing all of their team on the one side or the other. But although FGA will capture Bravo, Big Boss is easily going to get back to their home base, get around them, and surround them on both sides more than likely. And Boss is already pushing in, though it looks like a good chunk of the Boss squad was taken out. I'm gonna get over here on Mr. Johnny Triple X. See what he's doing. He almost gets taken out by someone. Looks back for his attacker. Does not see anybody. Staying on the objective. Always good to see. And he kills his first contact. Dead Pena. Good kill on you, Johnny. Goes for second kill. Doesn't get there quite in time, but his teammate gets him. Goes for the pickup. Does not quite get it. Now he gets it. Very good. Nice little pickup on Mr. Social 13. Going for another kill. Second kill of the match right there on Onu, one of the leaders of FGA. Nice to see him participating as well. Looks like we got a boss guy somewhere on Charlie. It's Mr. All Nasty. Looks like he's running away from Bravo. Going over to help back on Charlie. It looks like he's just going to loop around and come back in. Try to get a little bit of flank on. Johnny makes sight of his contact with Mika, gets a revive on somebody, keeps on going, doesn't throw health packs. Really should have thrown a health pack down for that guy with a quick revive like that, but that's okay. This is, after all, just the burn round, so they're probably not playing too seriously. Boss always likes to have a little bit of fun on the burn round. There we go, and it looks like we got Mr. All Nasty taking a kill out on LA6. Sorry, that was his gun. Don't do two things at once, ladies and gentlemen. It never works out. Anyway, I'll get into this eventually. All Nasty getting taken out by Vonu. So we got Big Boss Gotti coming in, defending the home base. Not much to see here, so I'm probably going to switch away. It looks like Boss has a decent amount of guys on. Boss is now taking control of Bravo, and it looks like they're still fighting decently over Charlie. Looks like they're going to try to trap the FGA guys in. And there we go, Nemesis getting taken out. Let's try to get somebody on the FGA side, and we'll go with Onu. When they're searching around for those boss guys, doesn't really see anybody. Finally makes some visual contact, misses both shots on both players. Looks like he's going to go around, take on the outside. Almost runs into a claymore, it looks like, but doesn't quite. Big Boss is a big sniper on the outside, and he gets taken out by Death Touch. Death Touch with that amazing sniper. We got Pashka Hauka. Looks like he's trying to figure out what to do. He's probably going to push in on Bravo either in the top or the bottom. That'd pretty much be his only option. He's just kind of walking around aimlessly. Finally finds a contact, but gets taken out. Onu getting revenge kill on Johnny. Looking around, we'll see what loadout he's running. Oh, And he was running the AR-160, but that doesn't help him any. He goes down. And Saruxi goes down as well. Let's find a boss guy. I haven't found one yet. Let's go to Cambo. Cambo's always a crowd favorite, and we got him. Usually a chopper pilot, but he does well on the ground also. Getting taken out from behind, though, with the PB-2000 from IXC-97. See if I can find IXC-97. Where is he? There he is. 4 and 3 right now. Running a PB-2000 with iron sight suppressor. Don't know why he's running an iron sight, but hey, to each their own, I guess. Gets a nice kill on Evan Williams. Takes him a minute to line up the shot. Looks like he's not sure what to do. Oh, gets taken out though. Everyone keeps getting taken out. Major bricks there. Doing boss a solid. Looks like this guy's going in for a pickup. Does not get the pickup. Tries to go for a kill instead. Misses. Then finally gets the kill on Bongman. Looks like he's going to take some safety in here. Take some time to reload. Actually looking, finds another enemy. Looks like Bongman just got picked up by one of the boss guys around the corner. Will I actually be aggressive, or is he going to hold here for his team? Oh, Bongman finds him again. And Bongman ends up on the wrong receiving end yet again. As well as Johnny, who picked Bongman up, getting taken out. Again, IXC on a roll here. 3 kills. Oh, and a 4th kill, but then finally going down, taken out by Boss Nemesis. Already got Campbell. Let's go over to Silverdag, see what he's doing. Looks like he's on the outside running that classic 416 with a coyote and a stubby. Always, I prefer the potato grip, but the stubby is also very good, especially with the 416. It already has a low recoil that just gives it a little bit of a less recoil. Very easy to aim then, especially with that first shot recoil reduction. Silverdag just taking some suppressive fire down range. Not able to connect with any of his shots, though he is able to M67 frag dead Samu. Oh, he's getting sniped at. Didn't realize there was a sniper there. Tries to get a kill before he goes down, but is not able to connect. And that's a kill for Cannon Munakois. That's really hard to pronounce. Holy shiz. We'll hop on Gerst. I haven't seen Gerst today. Actually, man, let's hop with another squad. We're on Mr. Souza. Mr. Souza running the support class. Nice, easy M4, deciding to go for a carbine as opposed to an LMG. Not necessarily a bad choice, especially on Locker, where it's a little bit closer up. Looks like he's just covering this lane and does not see any contacts. He's probably going to push back into the medical room. Checking his teammates. His teammates are having a little bit of trouble. Almost gets grenaded. Not quite. He's going to fall back, probably get himself some health. Yep, gets 2 kills with the M67 frag. That's beautiful to see. Nice, easy kill there. Kind of a random nade, but hey, sometimes you need a random nade. And with another double kill, almost a triple kill. Getting taken out, but he gets revived. Mr. Souza on a roll here. 5 kills in a row, still going. Let's see what he does next. Looks like he's still playing it careful, trying to make sure his team doesn't get flanked. Being a nice anchor, always good to see. There was a beacon over in that other medical bay room. Looks like he just kind of shot randomly. He got a kill assist 74 though. Got some good shots, and Mr. Souza's going to get up again. Death touch with a full revive. I'm going to hop back on Mr. Souza. He's keeping this kill streak alive. 6 in a row. Let's go. Looks like Boss has pretty much pushed FGA all the way in. As you can see, the overwhelming score difference. Boss is up by 300 some odd tickets. And it's probably going to end there. I'm guessing FGA is not going to be able to push through. Oh, and I stand corrected. They are able to push through for one last time. Round out this burn round a little bit. Well, while we're about to end this and Kapushka gets stuck in a box, I'm just going to go over everything that's going on for those of you just newly tuning in. Obviously, this is an official competitive hardcore league match. Hardcore League is the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield. Go check us out at hardcoreleague.co. .co, not .com. .com, some weird football site. Don't even know. But that's not the point. This is Big Boss, our last season's champions, against the newcomers FGA, the Finnish Guerrilla Army. So we're going to have to see. The Finnish Guerrilla Army is, as it sounds, made up of all Finnish players. Quite interesting. Never seen that before. They seem to be performing quite decently against Big Boss. Big Boss definitely one of the more seasoned teams on HCL. And that was the burn round. Now what's going to happen next is we're going to go into our first map. And the way it works, of course, is you play each map 2 times. So you get to play each side in the rules for fairness, of course. And the total remaining ticket count between the 2 games, whoever has the most tickets is the winner. So, if Boss wins the first map, and the first round of the first map, Boss wins the second round, and the second round of the second map, Boss wins the third round, and the third round of the third map, Boss wins the fourth round, and the fourth round of the fourth map, Boss wins the fifth round, and the fifth round of the fifth map, Boss wins the sixth round, and the sixth round of the sixth map, Boss wins the seventh round, and the seventh round of the seventh map, Boss wins the eighth round, and the eighth round of the eighth map, Boss wins the ninth round, and the ninth round of the ninth map, Boss wins the tenth round, and the tenth round of the tenth map, Boss wins the 11th round, and the 11th round of the 11th map, Boss wins the 12th round, and the 12th round of the 12th map, Boss wins the 13th round, and the 13th round of the 13th map, Boss wins the 14th round, and the 14th round of the 14th map by 500 tickets, and FGA wins the second round by 501 tickets. FGA wins the map, and that's 1 point for them. 2 points gives them the game, so we'll have to see what happens. Definitely excited to see this matchup. And we're going into Rogue Transmission first, so this is round 1 of Rogue Transmission. As you can see, Boss versus FGA. Good luck. Now remember, if you're watching along, please feel free to say hi in the chat. I'm always happy to talk to people in the meantime, in between rounds. It gives me a little something extra to talk about and talk to. Always happy to field questions as well for anybody watching. Oh, that's not the camera I meant to get. Trying to get to this one. No, it's not that one. Which one is it? This one. There we go. Of course. I always think it's the other one over there by the dish. Anyway, as always, I like to start a round kind of being able to overlook the center objectives, and I like to be able to check on both sides, see how the teams push out. I find most matches are won in the first few minutes, depending on how things go. And it's very interesting to watch how teams push out. Looks like the Boss guys are going to make sure everybody switch over to the correct team. Boss looks like they're going to take the red side first, and FGA will of course be on the blue side. And while we're waiting for the switch, just one more time for the new viewers. Again, this is from HardcoreLeague.co. Hardcore League, the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield in the world. The largest one as well. There is nobody like us. We're over 300 members strong and 20 teams going solid. Looks like they got everybody switched over. They probably have to invite the one boss guy that got dropped back. Once they get that, they'll be all readied up and ready to go. And we'll be able to see this first little round. I'm super excited for this. I'm super excited to see how Boss plays it. Especially against a new team like this. Boss has never played or seen FGA in action before, and FGA probably has never seen Boss before, I would assume, as they are new to the whole competitive scene. And looks like the Boss guys have all 16. That means they're probably just going to get their squads in order at this point, and they'll be ready to go. And it looks like Boss is pushing out pretty quickly with their tanks across the field. Don't see any air vehicles. Look like they're both going to take a late spawn. And FGA is coming up on Charlie quick. They really want to get that chopper. We're going to speed a little bit down here with the free cam as quickly as possible. We're going to watch this nice little tank action. Boss pushing in with 2 heavy tanks as well as FGA. FGA already taking some hits though, and Boss relatively unscathed. Looks like FGA is having some trouble. The Boss jet coming in, misses his J-Dam bomb, but still does enough damage on him with the regular 30 mil cannons to take out one of the tanks. It's now a 2-on-1 in the tank field on Charlie. Looks like Boss is going to take out the second tank. There we go, nice tank work from Silverdag and Mr. Sosa. They are going to grab that attack chopper with Cambo, their chopper pilot, and that's great to see. That's going to give them an extreme early lead. Boss already overcapping FGA, taking an early lead. Let's get up with that chopper if I can find Cambo. I never can find Cambo. He's always hiding somewhere. There he is. Found Cambo. Cambo, of course, running the standard Hydra rocket tow missile combo with some stealth coating. Doesn't like getting locked by them stingers or igloos. Great to see. Looks like he's just going to hover back a little bit. Hopefully he'll get some vehicle action. He was getting locked by somewhere on Alpha. We're going to have to see what happens here. Getting the first multi-kill on Ruferati, one of the other leaders of FGA, and on Dead Samu. Flying really low, trying to get out of range and use that low fly zone to get unlocked with. Oh, but he gets taken out. Not even sure what took him out. It was a stinger, so Rooksy still got the stinger off just in time. He was not able to ECM, and that chopper goes down. They still have control of the Charlie base, though, which means they will be able to get it back in about 90 seconds. Silver Dag, usual gunner seat on the chopper. It looks like he's down, flying over towards Alpha. Here's a bunch of vehicles, and he's careful as he pushes up. Boss clearly wants to go in and just recap Alpha. Not recap, sorry. Push in and overcap Alpha. I need to watch what I say, but we'll pop over to Gerst now. Or Mr. Souza, rather. Running the AP Tail Shaft Cell combo. Common setup. Looks like he's turned the wrong way. I'm guessing he's just going to run it out, try to bait the tank into his enemy team, but it's... Ha! I'm sorry, I just cannot talk today. It's a little early for this one for me. Cambo here, waiting on the chopper. He's probably just going to be there the whole time. Let's check over the tabletop. Looks like we're having some of the FGA tanks push in. Luperati and Dead Sam are finally back in the tank now. Looks like they're going to try to take control of Charlie before the next chopper spawn, or at least take that chopper out. Oh, and Luperati getting taken out already by a smart Campbell. Campbell really wants that chopper. He's protecting it quite well. Hopping over to Ono. Ono looks like him and his squad are going to try and take over this little sniper hilltop. That'll give him a little better foothold to push into Charlie. Already sees an enemy, gets a nice snipe on Major Bricks. What's he using? Oh well. Switch to his pistol. I was going to see what sniper he was using. Looked like an M40 if I'm not mistaken. I didn't quite catch it on the kill feed. Oh no, I did just catch it on the kill feed. It was an SRR-61. Well, it looks like he's just trying to stay still while they cap Charlie. Let's check the tabletop, and Boss is all over him. There's no way he's getting out of that one. Quick getting a kill, but not able to get the revive, and that is FGA cleared off of Charlie. Boss really holding it down all over that sniper hill. FGA, though, has a beacon up, trying to get in, gets his kill, gets a second kill on Gotti. Mr. Haskahaku. That's really hard to say. I'm gonna have trouble with that all match. Whiffing a bunch of shots, not able to connect with any of them, and Campbell getting in with the 10-11. Looks like they are back in that chopper. Boss's tanks are down, but FGA does have an anti-air. Where's that anti-air position? The anti-air's just taken off. Might be able to get a good shot on the chopper. I'm gonna hop back over to Campbell. I just love watching his chopper work. I can't help it. We're gonna center on him a bit. He'll probably go down in a little while, and then we'll switch back over to a tank if the tank pops up. Looks like they're really just trying to contain everybody to Bravo at the moment. They've capped FGA's home base, and Boss is up by about 100 tickets. Boss in the red, of course. It's 125 ticket lead. And they are bleeding fast. FGA has got to get a base if they want to get back in this one. It looks like they're attacking Charlie. Only with a few guys, though. You know, we have a tank pop up. Let's check over to Soapboy 18. Got Luperati in the gunner seat. He sees a guy, not able to aim low enough, though. Really should have went forward instead of back. Random grenade, not going to do any damage at all, obviously. He's looking around with the thermals. Does not see anybody. Looks like they're going to fall off of their home base and try to push someplace else that's a little bit more applicable to a tank. Trying to get a hit off with the guided shell. Not able to get it. Looks like he missed. Hopped out to shoot. Misses all of his shots. Able to hop back in really quickly. Luperati taking over the gunner seat. Or the driver's seat, rather. Not talking good. Looks like they're trying to get a shot on Cambo. Not quite able to. Cambo looks like he's going to roll back and get some fire on that tank. Taking damage of 91. Cambo flying off to the side there over the disc, getting out of range of that tank. And we're going to have to see where Luperati goes. Looks like they have their tanks contained on Alpha. They're still not able to cap two bases at the same time. Boss is doing an excellent job at containing the enemy team to just one base, whether it be Bravo or Alpha. They're just surrounding them and keeping them trapped. The second they fall to another objective, Boss pushes in and recaptures the objective they previously held. It looks like Boss is pushing in heavy. Stalin, the main tanker of Boss, going in hard, trying to attack on the blue team. FGA getting the double repair out. Stalin doesn't have a repair guy yet, but he does have a guy shooting rockets. Excellent to see. And they're taking that tank out nice and easy. And another tank comes in to challenge Stalin, it looks like. Stalin gets an easy hit on him. FGA tank also gets a hit on him. We're going to have to see what happens here. Going over just saw in the first view, he's got his repair guy, Evan Williams. Both of them, 11 and 2, 10 and 2. Big kill boards on there. Mr. Souza with 10 and 1. This whole squad, 48 and 11 overall. An amazing squad here. You can see Silverdag is running the support role as he's only 5 and 4. And again, for those just tuning in, this is an official competitive match for HardcoreLeague.co, the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield. We are the largest league in the entire world for Battlefield. Currently, we only reside on Xbox due to personnel. Basically, we don't have enough people to run anything on the PC or the PS4 is what I'm trying to say. But that's okay. We're looking to expand eventually, and things have been going great here. We're already over 300 members strong and 21 teams, actually. FGA makes number 21, I just realized. Looks like Stalin's just having a field day. Another kill on a tank, obviously. Looks like he's going to take some time to turn around. Running the AP and the staff shell. Pretty standard setup. I prefer the Sabo. I don't know why people run AP shells, to be honest. I prefer using the staff shell as an anti-infantry, but that's just me personally. Looks like FGA has gotten the chopper. Oh, nope. That was Cambo shooting his own tank. That was Cambo shooting his own tank. Well, I mean, you can't run perfect all the time, I guess. Sorry for that baby in the background, ladies and gentlemen. That was my house alarm. Somebody just got home. But that won't happen again. Shouldn't anyway. Running the Hydra rocket to miss the setup, like I was saying earlier. Can I get on Silverdag? I can get on Silverdag quite easily. See what his setup is running. It'll actually let me see what he's running. Apparently it won't let me see what he's running. That's really freaking annoying. Well, hashtag Battlefield problems, of course, the usual. Getting on that TV, nice hit on the FGA tank. Looks like they're gonna go down though. They only got 15 tickets left. Wrong button, I'm sorry. And I did not mean tickets, I meant repair parts. But there they go, off, nice and safe. I'm struggling to find something interesting to watch here at the moment. Let's go over to FGA and their beachhead on Bravo. Looks like they're finally capping a second base after a long time, and we have Charlie and Delta being neutralized at the same time. I'm gonna check out Doc right here and see what he does. He's clearly laying down some nice anti-personnel mines, trying to get those tanks down. Running an Ace-52 CQB with a very standard setup. Nice 3.4 times scope. Gonna rocket out on the tank down there. Big Boss's tank already taken 2 hits, it looks like. 3 hits now. And it looks like they've successfully taken out the tank. FGA for the first time in the match has 2 bases successfully capped, and the 2 boss bases that remain are being neutralized. This could be a turning point, and they're only down about 200 tickets. They could definitely turn this one around if they work hard enough. Looks like Boss is recapping Charlie though, and there's not that many FGA men on Echo, or Delta rather. And the one guy that is there gets taken out pretty squared. Try to switch the other one, he gets taken out too. Come on, Battlefield. Jeez. There we go, Battlefield. Back over to Doc. Spectator cam, and this is really hard to use sometimes. Doc getting taken out easily by Evan Williams, Stalin's previous repair guy. Misses his shots on Mixu though. Mixu with FGA coming in, trying to sneak into Delta here. Gets his squad to spawn on him, misses a kill, but it looks like his teammate Doc is able to capitalize and take out the boss presence on Delta. This would give them a 3 cap, but it looks like they're losing Bravo. Gonna have to see what Doc does here. Looks like he's just gonna hang tight and wait for his team to spawn. Probably his best decision that he can make. Oh, doesn't quite catch him in time, and Evan Williams comes in with his Scar H and just wrecks him. Whew. And another guy, Kanan, going down real quick. Don't even have time to call anything out. Looks like FGA is making sure they hold Alpha. Boss is all over Charlie Bravo though. Gonna go with Mr. All Nasty from Boss. Finding a guy, missing his shots though and getting taken out by Subruxi. Major Bricks now. Trying to overwatch, get a little bipod action down. What's he using? M249 with a hollow. Always nice. Got a little magnifier in there so we can bipod down at long range. Oh, a little bit of Battlefield lag there. Go into this cam, see if we can see anything cool. And apparently not. I'm gonna go down as Boss pushes into Delta, see what happens next. Remember, for anybody in the chat, feel free to say hi. I'm a nice guy, and we'll more than happy to talk to all you viewers out there watching. Nice little headshot on Doc Roden now. Major Bricks going ham as usual. Looks like he's getting shot at by his own teammates, possibly. Oh, somebody flanks behind him and gets the kill on him. Onu with the kill. Clear and easy. Bosses are all over Charlie, though. You know, I'm going to try to find somebody I have not found on the FGA side now. Let's, I've seen Wakate. Where's Miko? Switching Miko. Oh, and the curse strikes him. Boss Johnny takes him out right as I switch over. Colors curse. Go to Soapy 18. Looks like he's gonna push from Bravo to Alpha. See how that works out. Still bosses ahead by 140 tickets? 240 tickets, I apologize. 240 tickets up. Looks like Boss is going to take this one, as I don't believe FGA is going to be able to reclaim Alpha and another base and hold it long enough. Though, right as I said that, they're reclaiming Alpha pretty well and neutralizing Delta. So B18, searching for an enemy, not able to find one, just having a nice little jog day, so might as well go check out what he's running. He's running a standard AK-5C, suppressor reflex, and a stubby. Looks like he's pushing in towards Charlie. They do have a tank there. And a sniper, trying to kill that sniper, not able to though, and getting taken out by Cambo's 44 Magnum. Oh jeez, that was nerdy. That was so dirty, man. Oh, I don't know what to say. That was a beast shot from the 44. Looks like they're trying to get a hit on Death Touch up there, but Mr. Dead Samu not able to connect with anybody. We'll pop over to Cambo. The sniper with the magic 44 Magnum. Looks like he's trying to get a shot on people, not quite connecting with anything. What is he using? He's using his 3-time scope on the 44. Oh, that is dirty. Sitting there trying to get some shots off. Mr. Cambo get some rockets down on that enemy tank from FGA. Is quite accurate with this. Looks like he's just waiting for the chopper to spawn. Not quite able to do anything. And the chopper is up. He's here with It's Harper. Gonna see how It's Harper does as Cambo's gunner. Interesting to see here. Boss still up 240 some odd tickets. Looks like they're going to take this first round on Rogue Transmission. We'll have to see if FGA can turn it around next round. And see if they can bleed Boss a few more tickets to make it easier on the next round. And we're getting a nice kill on Dead Pena. Looking for those FGA tanks, but there's none up at the moment as far as I can tell. Cambo flying over, getting his flares popped, waiting for them to reload. Nice kill on that guy down there. I'm not even sure who it was. Cambo looking around to get some more kills. Him and his gunner just lighting that hill up, taking the FGA guys down. And that is why Cambo is a beautiful chapter pilot. There is no FGA vehicles up at the moment. You know, I have not seen the FGA jet up once, actually. I gotta say, looks like Death Touch is just having a field day in his jet over there. Cambo flying low, actually landing to get away from that lock. Looks like they got 2 locks. One's going out. Hits him hard, and yep, they're gonna go down, getting taken out by Ghost Link spin. Beautiful shot by Ghost Links. Always good to see that little stinger action and take out those choppers. Looks like he's just holding up on Alpha. And we got the tanks from FGA finally pushing in. Onu and Zaruxi in the #1 tank, I'm going to call it. Pushing in on Charlie, but they're not able to do anything as the round ends. And that is the first round of Rogue Transmission. Now what this means is round of Rogue Transmission, they're going to play the 2 opposite sides. Boss is going to be on the blue side, FGA is going to be on the red side. And if FGA can win by 293 tickets or more, they will take the round. Which means they win Rogue Transmission. Next we'll move on to the next map after that, which is Siege of Shanghai, and we'll do more of the same there. Now again, this is for HardcoreLeague.co, the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield. I'm going to keep throwing that in there between every goddamn round, because we are the biggest and most competitive place to play Battlefield in the world. Over 20 teams, 300 plus members, so many I can't even count it, so I just say 300 plus. It's much easier. FGA, number 21, 21st team to join. They're all Finnish. They're the Finnish guerrilla army, and we got Big Boss, the Big Boss boys. Big Boss, of course, is our season champion from the last season we just finished up. This is one of the first matches on season 2. This is match number 3, I believe. I could be wrong, it might be 4. I'm pretty bad at math, so you shouldn't listen to anything I say with any certainty as far as math is concerned. But hey, that's just me. Remember, if you're watching along, say hi in the chat. I like to talk to people. I'm quite a nice guy. Trust me. Super nice. As you can tell. Obviously, they're going to have to get everybody sorted onto the correct team, and I'm going to press the wrong button as always. Boss switching over to the blue team. FGA is going to be on the red team. It's going to take a minute for them to switch over. So again, just going over this, Boss just won the first round of Road Transmission. In this league, of course, you play 3 maps. 2 regular maps and a tiebreaker if it is needed. Every map you play both sides, because that's the only fair way. Every single map on Battlefield, one side is much better than the other one. So to make it fair, you play both sides. And whoever has the highest ticket count between the 2 rounds takes the win. Boss just won by 292 tickets. If FGA this round is able to pull it back, though, and win by 293 tickets or above, they will win Rogue Transmission. Next, we're going to move on to Siege of Shanghai, as I just mentioned a few moments ago. And they're going to play 2 rounds. Same rules apply, obviously. And whoever has the highest ticket count will win Siege of Shanghai. Now, if the Boss Boys win this one, they'll win Rogue Transmission, of course. And if they win Siege of Shanghai, there will be no tiebreaker, as they've won best 2 of 3. But if FGA is able to not win this one, but is able to win on Siege, then we'll of course go to a tiebreaker, which will be on Zavad 311. Interesting to see. I'm excited to see how this plays out, see if FGA can pull up a little bit better, and at least bleed some more tickets from Boss. Boss really just came out with an overwhelming lead there in the beginning, and they just were able to hold on tightly. If FGA is able to take a little bit of a better start this time, even if they don't win, they might be able to chunk off some more tickets from the Boss guys, and it's all a learning experience. This is their first competitive match, and I think they're doing quite well, to be honest. So we're going to have to just see how it goes. Boss in blue, clearly getting their last guy in. FGA looking over there on the red team. Find a little bit better position for this camera. See if I can find a little bit better position. Maybe I can fly up over here. Yeah, I like this position more. I can kind of see everything better. Let's find a squad on both sides to watch. You know what? I'm gonna go with Charlie squad for the Boss guys. I've seen a lot of Alpha squad for FGA. I've not seen a lot of Bravo squad. So we'll check out Bravo squad this round. Or at least some of this round, the beginning of this round. We don't have any spawns on either side yet. Boss just got their last guy in. They're going to get all their squads lined up, I'm sure, right now. And we'll be started soon. I'm just going to keep this up until we have people spawning in. And we have just a few moments to go. Everybody should be spawning in right now, and we're getting the second round of Rogue Transmission underway. FGA in the red pushing out quite much the same way. It looks like Boss getting over there to the Charlie objective quite quickly. FGA sending a few runners down to Bravo. Looks like Boss is going to send an ATV over to Delta to give them a little bit of help. Maybe flank those tanks, possibly. One of the big Boss tanks hiding in a building. That is cheeky as fuck. And the other Boss tank popping out. Using that building as cover. Good to see. Popping APS correctly and everything. And there we go. The Havoc already taken out both of the enemy tanks, along with Mr. Sosa and his T-90. Both the FGA tanks are already wiped. That was so quick. Just like the last match, looks like Boss is going to overtake them and overwhelm them again. Though FGA already has 2 bases, Boss not capping their home base. Looks like they made a little bit of a faux pas there. But they're having a tank push back to cap it real quick, and the other tank's going to push down on Bravo. That is Mr. Sosa again in the tank. I'm just going to follow him with a little bit of free cam work, as I like to do some free cam work occasionally. Nice cinematic shot, taking out those FGA guys. Another one going down, and a second one going right after him. Just rolling over those guys like they're not even there. Oh my god. Mr. Sosa on a roll today. He brought his game day on. And again, nice little bit of free cam work coming in behind Mr. Sosa, taking out another one. Actually, I believe that was Upper Williams' gunner. And the second boss tank pushing into Bravo. They have solid control now. I'm gonna hop over to Bombman. Oh, looks like Bombman and Hopper are taking the chopper. Had a little bit of a crash there. So they're gonna go and land back down their base real quick. Nice, beautiful repair action. See what he's running. He's running repair tool because it doesn't show you the villains on Battlefield on the spectator mode when somebody has a repair tool out. That's silly Battlefield. God damn it. Fucking Battlefield, man. That's touched by himself in Bravo Squad. He is the jet pilot. I'm gonna hop over to someone a little bit more interesting. Probably, now let's go over to Infamous Stalin. We've seen enough of Mr. Sosa for a little while. Infamous Stalin running the AB shell staff shell combo. Gonna have to see where this leads. I hate when this graphic glitch shows up and it shows the rangefinder on spectator mode. It always happens too. Anyway, it looks like Stalin is going in to attack Doc. Doc having an issue finding a connection, finally gets one out though. Stalin also getting 2 hits down. Doc's playing it really careful. Stalin just keeping his shot lined up. That's 3 hits for Stalin. Got his repair guy going strong and taking him out. Doc by himself, not having any repair guy. That's just gonna spell disaster for anybody. Stalin looking for more victims. Gonna hop out real quick and repair his tank. Sorry about that. Had a quick message that had to do with the HEL. My bad, guys. I'm back home and ready to go. Stalin, though, still kicking ass. Even when I'm not talking, you have a lot to watch with Stalin. Stalin getting immobilized, though. That is not good. Free cam glitching out there with the IRB. Looks like we have a heavy FGA presence behind him. He kind of just overshot those guys. And one of the FGA guys falling behind them. The other tank from Boss, Mr. Sosa, rolling in hot. Sliding in like an action star. Trying to get some back from Stalin, let him fall away, take some pressure off. And Mr. Sosa with the anti-infantry getting both FGA guys that he sees in his visual range. Now he's going to circle around, hop over to the first person view. Looks like he's looking around, does not see anybody. There is a guy behind him, he's not aware of that, but we're going to have to see if the guy is able to capitalize and take him out. He's shooting out of contact, does not quite make connection with the contact. Stalin does though, taking him out. And he sees another guy behind him, not able to get him. And Mr. Sosa with a kill on Saruxi. Looks like he's going over, gets another kill on IXC-97. A lot of bitchin' tank action here on Charlie. Looks like he's going to fall off as he's aware another tank's coming. It looks like more likely. Let's go over to the Bravo squad now, finally. See what Ghost Link's doing. Ghost Link's holding it down with his squad over on Delta. Keeping that one base held for the FGA guys, but it looks like Boss is happy with that, just keeping them contained. Now I'd like to point out at this point, the FGA guys have fallen below 290 tickets, which means it's all over. The Boss guys have won rogue transmission, but of course they're still going to play out the match. And they're going to move on to Siege for Shanghai next. And that was a little bit of a Ghost Links get killed by Boutman's Prime. That's what a little bit of that was. Volu over here, sitting on Delta, nice and pretty, looking around, trying to find people. Not able to find any targets, but they're still down holding Charlie. They're getting overcapped, though, by the Boss guys, it looks like. They are getting overcapped. Looks like Boss has more guys on the base than they realize. They're searching around quickly, not able to find anybody quite yet. Volu's walking right up the stairs, right on top of a Boss spawn beacon. Gets the spawn beacon down. Step one in the right direction, chasing a guy. Looks away, gets confused. Didn't see the guy run around the corner. Should have caught that, but that's okay. Not everyone has the perfect eyes. Looks like he's going for the pickup. Gets a pickup on his teammate. Full revive. That's 100% health for the other guy. That's always good to see. Blue Dot didn't do much killing, but he's definitely doing a decent amount on the revive standpoint. Getting a sloppy kill on Nemesis, but not able to connect when it comes to Botanist. Botanist being the sneaky man he always is. Gonna switch over to him now. Check it out. Looks like he might have some guys behind him, or maybe not. No, looks like he's switched positions now. He's trying to stay on the move as much as possible. He's whittled down to 53 health, so if he runs into a one-on-one standpoint, he might have some issue. And that is an A91, right? That is an A91. Heavy barrel, and a nice little dotty dot sight right there. Put around for more contacts on Delta. Boss has 4-capped the FGA guys now, and that just shows how experienced Boss is in the field of competition. They really still have their stuff on lock. Looks like Botanist is falling back to Charlie just to make sure. Let's check out the tabletop real quickly. See what's happening. We have one single guy, Doc Rutinel, going over trying to cap by himself. The Boss home base is not able to do it. I was not sure, but it looks like we have an ATV pushing in. We'll check out Soapboy and see if he can get his squad back on base. Looks like they're resorting to sneaky tactics as the head-on approach was not working against Boss. Not able to work though. That Silver Dag and the Tunguska just taking him out easily. Looks like FGA is finally recapped Delta, having a little bit of a struggle. Definitely going to get pushed out this round by the Boss guys. The Boss realized what happened last time, and they just locked it down even more. I was hoping the FGA guys would come back a little bit, but hey, all gloves are out for the next round when we go over to the next map as well, which is Siege of Shanghai. Gonna watch Doc here. Doc still pushing in, still with the Ace 52, has not switched off it. I would go with something a little bit more automatic, personally. But that's, again, just me. It's my personal opinion. It's a little slow for my taste. Only fires about 700 rounds if I'm not mistaken. I much prefer the higher rate of fire guns. Switching over to single shot. Looking around for Boss guys. He knows somebody's on the base with him. Not sure where. Just a little bit of free cam. See if I can find that Boss guy who's hanging around on Bravo here. Don't see anybody, which means he doesn't either. Gonna rocket in, trying to either bait out the Boss guy or possibly take down some cover for him so he doesn't have as much cover. Still has no visual on the contacts. Here, tank pushing in. Not sure if that's the FGA tank or not. We'll have to see. I'm guessing it is, the way it's pushing in, and they are finally over capping Bravo. They've lost Delta yet again, but they're capping Bravo, which they have now, and it looks like they're trying to go for Charlie. Gonna try to get some mines down. Been shot from behind. Ooh, Evan Williams, the gunner in the T-90 for Mr. Infamous Stalin. Taking him out, taking another guy out, Stalin on IXC. Looks like Mixu 96 is also trying to pick some rockets at Stalin, not quite able to make it. Looking around, trying to get some shots on him. Looks like he's trying to make his move and get some RPGs out on Stalin. That's not going to be easy. Stalin likes to move around quite a bit. Getting one rocket off and missing. Looking to make some kind of connection. Stalin just keeping that long distance. Oh, and he is just keeping the enemy contained. Okay, one more rocket off on Stalin. The run's going to come to a close here soon, though. Does not quite get that last shot, and it's all over for the second round. Big Boss taking away with an even more commanding lead this time, 348 tickets strong. So, Brogue Transmission falls to the Boss guys. That's 1 point on the board for the Boss guys. Overwhelming victory both times. Very interesting to see. Now, of course, if you're just tuning in, this is for HardcoreLeague.co, the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield. We do competition better than anyone. We're 300 members plus strong, as well as 21 teams. FGA makes the 21st team, if I'm not mistaken. Might be the 22nd, actually, but I'm going to go with 21st to err on the side of caution. FGA is the Finnish guerrilla army. They're made up of all Finns. Quite interesting. Never seen an all-Finnish team before, but it's great. Happy to have the European guys finally checking in the competitive scene. And we got Big Boss, our Season 1 champions, fighting them out for the third match of the season. Third match of Season 2. Now, of course, that was the second round of Rogue Transmission. We play 2 rounds on every map to decide who wins the map. And Siege of Shanghai is coming up next. We'll have to see if FGA fares a little bit better on a slightly differently designed map. Rogue Transmission is a bit more vehicle heavy, I feel, the way it's set up, because it has a lot more open spaces. Even though there is actually there's actually a higher number of vehicles on Siege, the way the map is designed, it's a lot harder for those vehicles to get shots on infantry, and there's a lot more infantry style places to hide. Now, FGA, as they are a new competitive clan, I have no idea what they specialize in. They could be an infantry clan, and if they are, this map will fit their style a lot more. So we'll have to see if they can pull it back on the boss guys, and hopefully they'll pull out a win on this one, because I'd like to see these guys go to Zavad, to be honest. I'd like to see a nice tiebreaker match here. Yeah, let's find that nice camera cam I like. Yes, this camera. I love this camera. Switch over to see both sides nicely. Obviously, they're going to have to get everybody switched over, make sure there's no teams switched onto the wrong team, because that's what Battlefield does. It likes to auto-balance even when auto-balancer is off. Sadly. Sadly, Battlefield. But, yeah, I guess I'll just take this time to say again, this is for HardcoreLeague.co, the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield. We got our Season 1 champions, Big Boss, against the newcomers, FGA, the Finnish Guerrilla Army. Excited to see them. Looks like the Finnish Guerrilla Army is going to take the red side, right there, and Big Boss is going to take the blue side. Once they get everybody switched over, they'll line up their squads and get going. If I had to... Sorry about that. Something went a little wonky with my stream there. Didn't mean to pause. Anyway, if I had to put my bet on it, I would say the boss guys are probably going to pull out another W on this map, just because they do so well on medium-sized infantry maps with a medium amount of vehicles. But I'm hoping the FGA guys will surprise me and have some slick infantry tricks to pull out this round and pull out a W for the Siege of Shanghai round 1 and 2. I would love to see them perform a little bit more hardcore against these boss guys. We knew it was going to be a tough challenge for them going in, as, again, Boss was the Season 1 champions. They didn't get that way for no reason. They clearly are extremely seasoned and know what they're doing. The FGA guys are aware of that, and they knew they probably were going to have a rough time with this one. But I have a feeling they could surprise us on this one, and I would like to hope and think that they will. You know, very positive. We try to be, anyway. But looks like we got both teams all lined up. They're probably going to fix their squads up just a little bit more. We'll give a nice free cam here. Some nice free cam work again as well. Remember, if you like watching Shoutcast, I do this quite regularly. And please hit that follow button, that like button, or subscribe button, whatever you prefer. Got a YouTube as well. And Hardcore League is the official Twitch that you can check this out on all the time as well. Go over there and follow them also. And FGA is in the red, I believe. FGA, yep, in the red, pushing out. Looks like their chopper's going to fly low into the side. Big Boss going straight for that Charlie position. I'm going to go over with the Big Boss chopper. Looks like Super Joe's flying this time. Looking for the chopper, spots him. A little bit slow on the spot. FGA is going to get that out first, but he's going to accomplish his objective, which is to drop people off on Alpha, or Bravo rather. Looks like they're switching, trying to get It's Harper into the driver's seat. If I can find It's Harper, we'll go over to the fly camera. Looks like they're going to run double repairs on the scout to just keep it up early. Probably a good idea. And he's getting decent hits on the vehicle, only 30, but he's taking some heavy damage at 71. He's got laser guide, which means he's completely reliant on these miniguns. But he's able to get the disable and the kill. It's Harper killing Dead Samu and Dead Pena from the FGA's side. It's Harper dropping off all his guys on Bravo. Boss capping their home base and Bravo, taking a lead already. Looks like they're going to have more of the same on this one, between this one and Rogue Transmission. Round 1's already going extremely well, and it's Harper finally getting some nice laser guided rockets out on the FGA tanks. We're gonna have to see if the FGA tank can handle this. He's flying a bit too high for the tank to pop him. That 50 cal's finally returning fire, getting some shots. He's down to 42. He might want to get out of there. We'll have to see. Getting a kill on Mozu Finn. Getting locked by something. He might get taken out just briefly here, but he's able to get his ECM jammer off with that stealth coating. He will be well and away. He's probably just going to take a nice little land and get a repair. And while this is going, we'll hop over to the boss, infamous Stalin. Looks like he's going to go dive into Alpha. Man after my own heart. Fearless in the tank. We're going to have to see. He runs into a pole a little bit. Bit of a mistake opening up some holes in the wall though for his guys. FGA has overcapped the boss now with the Alpha Charlie cap surrounding them on Bravo. Though they might get pushed out by Stalin here. Stalin with another kill on Wikat. Trying to get that last kill. Gets a kill on Pasha Haku and kills Onu. There's still 2 guys left though. Goes for the 1 kill. Bongman gets the last 2. Sweeps him up. Wakate and Saruxi going down. Boss reclaiming Alpha and going to start burning tickets again. Boss up by 40 tickets at the moment. Actually, it's closer to say up by 30 tickets. Looks like Stalin's hunting for tanks. We're gonna have to see if he's able to make connections. Misses on 2 shots, but the FGA guys make a connection. Doesn't look like they have a repair guy. Stalin's just gonna go for a little fist bump there. Bump him in the tank. Try to throw him off. Ruparati going down from Stalin. Looks like Stalin's gonna repair and reposition. We'll try to hop over to some tabletop and see what's going on. It looks like the FGA guys are going water side. They're just gonna swim over to Alpha, I believe. I'll have to see how this squad, it looks like they're actually are taking over Bravo. Trying to get over. Got Ghostlings hiding in the little elevator, trying to make sure he has a spawn point open, running for his team. Cambo's trying to get him in that chopper, I believe. Oh no, it's still a Harper. Harper's still there. Has not lost control of that chopper. I figured they would have switched over to Cambo, but looks like Harper is the Scout Chopper Pro. We're going to a little bit of free cam work so we can see what's happening from a wider angle. We got that chopper shooting in. FGA hopping down with a parachute. Holding it down. Remaining as a spawn point, doing his best to stay in that elevator. They still have control of Bravo, which is all they need to do, so he's happy. But looks like we got the boss guys coming up through the elevator, and they're now slowly recapping. We have a couple guys over there on the west side. We're gonna have to see if boss can spot them before they get spotted. Oh, they do spot the FGA guys first, and we have an FGA guy coming up in the elevator, going for some kills, getting a kill. Soapy on Death Touch, and Soapy going down to Bongman. One FGA guy remains on Bravo. He's getting pinched on both sides. There's no way he's getting out of this. He goes for the laydown. Does not get anything. And Botness gets the Weaver kill on him. That Weaver knife. Oh, Botness. That was some salty saltiness. Trying to push over here onto the FGA side again. Not quite able to because the free cam won't agree with me. But here we go. We got Miko 6. Looking for enemies. What is he running? He's running AKU-12 with a flare 2 times and no attachments. Man, that seems like a weird setup to me. We have the FGA tank pushing in. Just laying down, making sure he caps the base. FGA is still down by almost 100 tickets, but they're finally getting the 2 cap on boss. If they can hold the Alpha Charlie cap, they might be able to pull this one back. Looks like we have some action on Alpha. I'm gonna go to the Alpha action. Hop over with Stalin once again, as he did so interesting last time. Hopped out to repair, but he spotted the guy just before, so he hops back in. Gets hit by a rocket, trying to back up and get into that little cubby hole, but the car they parked there is getting in the way. Going for the repairs. Getting that tank to 50%. Not able to see much, but he finally hops back in. Get a shot off. Gonna hop over to Evan Williams to see what he's doing. Evan Williams getting nice, easy kills. And now they're on the double repair. Always good to see. Looks like boss has reclaimed Alpha already. FGA just not able to hold down the base once they get that second Alpha base capped. They really should either take down Bravo or push a lot harder on Alpha. We're gonna have to see which one they decide to do. Hopefully they do one or the other. We got dead Sam on FGA, but oh, he crashes into the side and then gets taken out. Oh, that was gnarly. FGA Bonu here though, trying to get some kills. He gets almost sniped. See somebody, oh, and he gets knifed. Oh, he got knifed by Nemesis. Boss of Nemesis with the Weaver knife kill. Dirty. Dirty to see those knives. Oh, looks like we have Ghost Links. the average, what do you call it? Elevator guy? Yeah, I'll call him elevator guy. I don't know. I was going somewhere with that. Kind of lost it in the middle there. Anyway, Ghost Link's trying to come along, get some spawn point for his team. Looks like a boss guy is following him up in the elevator. Gonna have to see if he's able to catch him. It's another FGA guy, actually. They have 2 FGA guys now on the base. We have some boss guys hanging low, though. We're gonna have to see what happens here. Gonna push down. We got Major Bricks completely unaware there's teammates, or not teammates, there's enemies on the roof. And Major Bricks is hopping off. We still got 2 boss guys here, though. I'm not sure what the FGA guys are doing. They should get some spawn on and hop down. They hopped one guy down. Looks like the big boss guys saw him. They're gonna go and try to attack him on that staircase. And they get the easy kill. Johnny with the AUG 3. Still got 4 boss guys hanging out here on Bravo. FGA guys look like they don't know what they're going to do. They really should just push down and try to catch him off guard. They've got 3 guys versus their boss's 5, so they have a decent chance. Looks like he's hopping down. We got one guy, Mr. Volu, coming in. Easy kill. Taking out the HPM2 guy. Taking out a second guy. Killing Nemesis, who knifed him earlier. And he has 3 guys lined up. Is he able to get them all? He gets a grenade out, looks like, before going down. Nope, that grenade was not able to get out in time. He looked like he was going for it. I thought he might have gotten that impact out. If he got the impact out, would have been a nice, easy kill. Though it does look like this building might be coming down. I would like to see this building go down. Please, somebody be taking this building down. We're going to free cam over and check if somebody is taking the building down. He's taking one of the supports out. I'd really like them to take this building down. I love when this building goes down mid-match. It's so cool. Got the FGA Chopper again in an epic battle of victory. Right here. Nice little free cam work, and it looks like it's going to take the boss chopper out. Is able to take the boss chopper out. Going down. Boss able to bail out in time, but gets taken out by the Z11. Harper not able to escape. Dead Samu. Dead Samu with the amazing kill. Double repairs. Almost get picked off by the boss infamous Stalin tank, it looks like. Oh, Stalin would have hit him if that sign wasn't in the way. Oh, that was so close. Stalin getting denied by the sign. Not great to see, but we'll push over to Kanan Munakois. Kanan Munakois coming in. I like his name. That's easy. That one's actually easy to say. It looks hard to say, but it's easy. Kanan Munakois going in with the tank. Looks like he's going to run straight into Botness. And those Botness have been maybe taken out. I'm not sure. Maybe he just pulled back to Alpha. Oh, and a boss guy coming down with C4. Was he able to get it? He was able to get the disable. They're turning around. They're able to get the kill, though. Down to 59. Not too unhealthy, but they have a couple guys behind them. We're going to have to see if the boss guys can get some rockets off. Those might have been also C4 guys. We'll have to see. FGA slowly pushing into Alpha, being a little bit cautious. They know boss has the big tankers. They want to make sure that they can get the jump on them. They have not repaired this tank yet. Still sitting at 59, as you can see right there. Looking around. There's a little AT mount on the ground hanging out there from FGA. Trying to catch anybody who hops in that little heavy armor truck. Looking out, trying to find that contact. That contact's going to be away for a while. Somebody just got some kind of a guided rocket off, it looks like. Probably a Shra with a guided lock over there on the boss side. FGA seeing quite a few people just not able to make contacts with them, and FGA, looks like they're sloppily sliding the tank in, but they are sliding the tank in. Should have hit that more center, but that's okay. They're pushing down. Gonna hit in the usual cubby hole for the tanks. Probably should get some repairs off. They're still beeping, and they're getting hit by somebody up top from the boss side. They're getting some infantry in here, though. Getting down to 14 right now. This is not good. Looks like he's going to abandon the tank and try to get a flashbang out. Misses the flashbang, but still gets the kill on Sosa. Able to take him out. Their tank went down, but he's still up. And his team, looks like they're capping the base. Oh, and it looks like, in my absence, they finally capped Bravo. This could be the turning point. They're only down 270 tickets. They definitely can make this comeback. We're going to watch Death Touch and Gerst here. Hanging up in the elevators and see what happens. Here, Beacon. It's the FGA Beacon. Taking the FGA Beacon out. Already going well. They have control of that top roof on Bravo. Very nice to have control of. Have some fire. Not able to exchange kills, though. Looks like Gerst is going to try to reload. Gets the reload on, finally. There we go. Feels like the building's coming down. I keep hearing that shake. One more shake and the building should be coming down by my count. There was only 2 beams left. That should have been the second to last beam. These two guys being really careful, trying to get some shots on, not quite able to. One of the AK-5C, very low recoil, able to make some good connection shots from medium-long range. He's looking over, just trying to be careful, trying to get some shots on him, whittle him down slowly. It looks like this building's going down. Gonna have to watch this. Nice little parachute action. Boss right behind an FGA guy trying to shoot him. He gets the kill with the AK-5C mid-air. Mid-parachute shot there from Gerst05. Oh my god, Gerst, that was a beautiful shot. I hope he watches this on VOD later. That was so amazing. You don't see much parachute action killing pretty much ever. Looks like he's going for the knife kill. I want to get a little good view. Oh, and Gerst with the knife kill! Gerst with the knife kill on Ghost Links. That was beautiful. I think I got it all right there on the free cam. Was trying to get a nice little bit of cinematic work. He just went so quick though. It's hard to catch up. So he's going to get some shots off on the chopper. Probably trying to hit the pilot because it's so close. Not quite able to make any connection. Looks like he's going to use the RPG now. Feel like Gerst has a good rocket in him. Oh, but it's Harper. Steals the glory and takes him out in the other little bird. Also, little bird doing strong. And now it's switched. The FGA guys have Bravo, and the boss guys have Alpha Bravo. Or Alpha Charlie. Boss still has a pretty commanding lead though with 140 tickets. We're going to have to see if the FGA guys can pull it out. All the bases are neutralized currently. Let's see how everything's going. Looks like Boss is Captain Bravo, but FGA is pushing in with a heavy force. FGA is actually doing a decent job of holding down Charlie. If they're able to hold Charlie, Alpha, they might even grab Bravo, and that would get some serious bleed burn onto the Boss ticket count. Throwing some C4 down. Just trying to be sneaky, but that FGA tank pulling out. There's not that many people there for the boss guys. Let's see if I can find something more interesting to watch. We'll do a little bit of chopper work as I haven't seen much today. And I missed, but I hit Mixu. Let's go watch Mixu instead, I guess. Oh no, Mixu's just gonna go for Bravo. Man, I want to get a good view. There we go. It's Harper coming up. Doesn't have any repair guys. How's he sitting on health? Sitting at 96 health. Got a guided rocket and the 7.62mm cannons. Gonna have to see if he's able to spot the chopper. He's able to spot the chopper first, which will do him some good. Sneak it up, but the chopper's making connection to him. Sees him. Gonna go for the locks. He's already got 20 points of hit on. Got another 50 points of hit on already. The other chopper is halfway down. He's using his ECM. Gonna use these buildings as cover so they can't gain another lock. Going low underneath that bridge. Very sketchy move. Very skilled move at the same time. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, he's going for it. He's going through the tunnel. Oh my god. This guy's a madman. Oh my god. Harper, a little risky, but they've only got 30 more tickets to burn, so it might be worth the risk. Making visual contact again. Looks like Dead has 2 repair guys on him. Harper might be able to get the kill out though. He's going down low again. Gonna take a little swipe through Charlie here. Oh, almost gets his tail whacked right there. Going through again. Oh my god. Harper just trying to stay out of that air fire, keep them locked down, keep their chopper distracted. Very sketchy, risky, and skill move all at the same time. Harper doing an amazing job there at the end. And we'll just do a nice little bit of free cam as he ECMs into victory. And Boss with a commanding lead there, 172 tickets up. Now, again, this is for HardcoreLeague.co, the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield. And what this was the second map, first round on Siege of Shanghai. Now, what happens next is Siege of Shanghai is going to be played again. Teams are going to switch sides, because on every map you get to play both sides. Moss won by 172 tickets. If FGA is able to win the next round on Siege by 173 tickets or more, the match will continue and go on to the tiebreaker round. If they are not, it will be all over. Boss will take the second map and win with a score 2-0. We're going to have to see how this plays. FGA did a lot better, I feel, on Siege of Shanghai. If they just do a little bit of a personnel tweak, get everything lined up, and play a little bit more careful and a little bit more aggressive when they need to on those outside bases, I feel like they might be able to actually pull a victory off the boss guys over this one, and we can see the beautiful tiebreaker round on Zavad 311. We'll just have to see how it goes. But again, this is for Hardcore League, the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield. 300 plus members strong, over 20 teams, FGA being team number 21, I believe. Might actually be 22 as I mentioned before, but I'm going to go with 21 on the safe side. Things are going extremely well as we head into the second of 2 rounds on Siege of Shanghai. Gonna have to see how everything works out. Really hope FGA is able to pull off a victory by 173 tickets or more. I would love for the FGA guys to be able to play on the tiebreaker round, make it a little bit more difficult for the boss guys, I guess you could say. I'm going to hit the free cam as always in the beginning of the round while we wait for them. Boss, Big Boss, taking up the red side this time, I believe. Yep, Big Boss taking up the red side. Big Boss is our Season 1 champions. This is the Match 3 of Season 2. FGA, new kids on the block. They're the Finnish Guerrilla Army. A team of 100% Finnish players. Interesting to see a European team recruiting all Finnish players. Obviously, they feel like it gives them a little bit of an edge as they're able to more easily communicate. Probably a good thing, especially recruiting from countries in Europe. It makes it really hard to discuss things if one group of guys is speaking German, the other guy is speaking French. So they decided to just go all Finnish. They speak great English though. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I got nothing else to say really at this moment. So I just figured I'd mention. Looks like we have pretty much the squad set up correctly. We might actually get this one started pretty soon. Last guy's got all of their guys lined up correctly. And here we go. We got the countdown counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I like the countdown. So excited. Got to see what happens here. FGA in the blue over there. Looks like their chopper's taking off. I'm going to see what the FGA chopper does if I can this time. Looks like they're not going to go straight to Bravo like the boss guys like to do. I'm going to go tabletop them and see if they can catch the boss guys off guard. They did the same thing last time and were not able to kill the boss chopper. Boss was able to get their guys spawn bombed off of Bravo. Let's see what this guy's running. He's running 76-2 and he's running the heat seekers, which means him an anti-air takedown capitalist. But boss is able to get their guys out. Looks like their chopper might actually go down this time though. Get the disable kill on Super Joe. Super Joe going down. But a bunch of boss guys look like they're falling onto Bravo. Oh, looks like we got an FGA guy down there as well. Not quite sure. Gonna go over to Mr. Sosa, taking over those elevators. Going too deep. Looking at the wrong opening side. Mr. Sosa not sure which door is open. Get a nice kill right there. Who does that kill? He killed his own teammate. He killed Bomb Man. Mr. Sosa, why would you do that? You know, Bomb Man's going to be upset about that later, but that's okay. They have the base. Boss with the 2-cap already taken a small lead of just a couple tickets, but with the 2-cap it should start bleeding the FGA guys down already. Does not look good for the FGA guys at this point in time. Gonna have to check the enemy presence. The FGA guys do have quite a few people follow down there with his squad. Gonna switch over to him. He's checking for boss guys. Has a couple teammates on the roof. They should be providing support fire. Boss though doing a good job at keeping that northwest side locked down. Heard some elevators open up behind him. That should be the rooftop elevators coming up strong. Not able to make any connection kill shots yet. We got FGA people on both sides of the tall roofs. Finally makes a connection visually, but Mr. Sosa takes him out. Going over to Ghost Link's Finn now. The FGA guys have a heavy presence on Bravo, they're just not on the base. That's the issue with that top part. It's good to control that top part, but it's not actually on the base, which makes it an issue. Looks like Ghost Links is just being careful, waiting for his teammates to spawn. Finally going to be a little bit more aggressive and try to take out the boss guys. Getting some shots, connecting a few, but not able to get the kill. Getting taken out by All Nasty with his L115. Mazu getting a nice grenade out, and looks like we have some action over on Charlie. I'd like to see that action on Charlie. Gonna go over to Kanamena Kois. God damn, I messed the name up. Kanen Munakois. There we go. Got it right the second time. Looks like he's just laying down in the carport, trying to make sure that the boss tank doesn't spot him. That boss tank is deadly. Spots the tank, lays down. Oh, but they spotted him just in time to get taken out right there. Infamous Stalin with the kill on Kanen Munakois. Over on... there we go. FGA Onu right now. Looks like they're trying to take out the infamous Stalin tank from the boss guys. Gonna have to see if they're able to do that. If they're able to do that, that will give them more traction. FGA just down by a mere 15 tickets approximately, and they have 2 bases. This could be the turning point for the FGA guys. They still have to win by 173 tickets, because otherwise Boss will take both rounds. So they only have about 150 more tickets that they can bleed. They really have to bleed the Boss guys a lot more aggressively than this if they hope to win by 173 tickets or more. Stalin, though, coming in with Evan Williams. Evan Williams, a beautiful 50 cal gunner on that tank, doing so much work, making it much easier on Stalin. Doesn't have to worry so much about the infantry. Stalin can work on the tanks. Stalin, though, driving like a pro as always, getting his tank out of fire when he needs to. Saruxi trying to find the kill, getting some heavy suppressive fire, just not able to. Switching to the RPG, probably a good choice on Evan Williams. Was not able to connect his gun, so he just switched over to that. Stalin has no gunner now, but he does get a nice kill. Looks like Onu gonna push back onto him. We do have a lot of action here. Actually, I would like to hop onto the tank and see how the tank's doing. The tank's falling back into their base. Looks like they're gonna take a quick rep, double reps right there, nice and easy. Stalin and Evan Williams going back into the fold once again. Looks like he's getting flashed by a flare. Not able to see as easy. Able to just take out people left and right. Stalin doing well. Really trying to make some decent connections with those FGA guys. Finally sees them. Evan Williams takes the kill from Stalin though. I'm sure he's not salty about it though. They're both doing ridiculously well in tandem, and Boss is finally overcapping Charlie, finally going to get that 2-base cap and start running the FGA guys down. The FGA guys are up by 10 tickets though. One of the first times they're in the lead ticket count wise against the Boss guys. Interesting to see. We do have quite a few Boss guys pushing into Alpha. Looks like they're just going to go for it. We'll hop over with Boss Johnny. Boss Johnny looking for a kill, gets a kill. A little sloppy on Mixu, but it kills a kill. That's all that matters. Looks like his squad's going to push in. He's going to let the more skilled gunners push in. Looks like they do have a tank. FGA does have their tank pushed down, which means this is going to be a hard-fought battle. Oh, and I believe Boss just stole the FGA tank. Oh, that is not good for FGA. They just lost their tank on their home objective. Johnny going in with some sweet kills, sweet revives. Getting off into the corner, able to get himself health now, hopefully. Johnny looking around, not able to make any more visual contact with anybody. But, oh my god, Boss has taken the FGA tank. That is dirty as shiz. Boss is probably just going to be able to pound into the FGA guys now. The FGA guys really need to take out that tank and get it down, but it looks like they're going to protect it heavily and try to keep it up. Probably the rest of the match will be optimal, of course. We have a guy outside trying to lock the tank. Tank going down at 76. Are able to take out him, Super Joe and Gotti. I should get some repairs on just to be extra careful, as this is the enemy tank. They don't want to lose it. Even if they don't get many kills with this tank, keeping it out of the enemy hands will help immensely. Taking out that anti-air artillery, sorry. And we're gonna stick on with Super Joe, I feel like, for a little while. It looks like they're gonna fall it back over to their Charlie base along with Stalin. Oh, and here we go. With a nice little bit of lag-elution as this building goes boom. Try to get a nice little view here. I'll go a little bit too far in the water. Oh, a little too far again. There we go. Nice fall down on the building there. As we can see, it's going down, and FGA is already pushing in a little sneaky team down there, but they're getting spotted by a tank, it looks like, and snipers. They're getting a lot of fire on them, but None of the boss guys can connect. FGA getting their guys in there and Captain Bravo, which they really need as boss has the 3 cap on them. And I would like to point out, sadly, this match is officially over. As you can see, the FGA guys have fallen below 172 tickets, which means they have no chance of winning Siege and no chance of actually playing or winning a tiebreaker. Which means the boss guys have officially won their first match of the season, returning champions from last year. Great to see. But of course, we're going to finish shoutcasting the rest of this match, as it's always fun to watch. Boss with 3 tanks now. Oh my god. So disgusting to see 3 tanks on one side on Siege of Shanghai like this. The boss guys really just doing good at keeping their vehicle control up. Stalin here looking for enemies. Takes out one, but not able to find anybody else. Looks like the FGA guys are just having trouble pushing in on any objective. They do have Bravo though, and it looks like they're capping Alpha actually. Even though there is a heavy boss presence, FGA is able to get a couple guys down there, but they are losing the base fast. They're definitely going to have some squad spawn. And Deadpan is just not able to stay alive long enough for his squad to spawn. We do have Rupert Plotty with the C4. It looks like he's going to go try to take out one of those tanks. I believe he's going after the Stalin tank right now. Stalin turning around, maybe sees him. Trying to stay sneaky here, obviously, with the C4 recon. It's only got one shot at this. If he misses, he's down. He's getting the C4 on death touch, and he decides to take the suicide just to make sure that that tank goes down. Red Pena looking for a shot on a chopper, but it's his own chopper, so there's no reason to shoot it, obviously. And it looks like they're finally overcapping Alpha, finally getting their home base back. They already have Bravo and Charlie. This will give them a 3 cap. It took them a little while to get started, but they are rallying here at the end. They may have already lost the series, but they're not giving up. Always good to see teams that just keep on fighting through till the end. We got Volo here attacking the boss chopper. I'm guessing it's Harper's in there. Yep, it's Harper's in there. He's got the 25 mils, which puts him at a distinct disadvantage against its Harper, but he does have a repair guy, or he did until Harper shot him out. And he's going down Harper with the 7.62s. Those 7.62s are just invaluable. You must use them if you can. I'm gonna get over to the tabletop. See, looks like we got a sneaky boss guy heading on Bravo, and of course it's Major Bricks. One of the sneakiest guys I've seen on the boss guy, getting a kill on Ghostlings, but getting taken out by Mr. Mozu Finn. Bondus Prime, though, the leader of boss, trying to come around and get a good fight on. Oh, not able to get connection, though, on Wakade. Wakade getting a good kill on. Boss Gotti, though, coming in with a sneaky triple kill. Oh my god, finally getting taken out by Onu. Onu getting him down. He is a sniper though, so sadly no revives on that side, but it looks like the boss guys are going to attack them under the bridge, kill that last guy, get the spawn beacon down. Ah, but somebody getting killed. Major Bricks going down from Doc Rutanel from behind. Botton is pushing back in though, try to avenge his teammate. Looks like they're going to fall back to Charlie. I see a couple guys running off from a spawn beacon more than likely, that was placed over there to the north of Charlie. Oh, and Botton is getting running over by Wakade. Wakade getting that revenge on Botanist for the early kills on. Nice to see. Oh, Major Bricks is not having any luck. Getting taken out again. Go over to Gotti, see what Gotti's doing. Hopefully he has a little bit more luck than Botanist and Mr. Major Bricks does. Looks like he's going for the repair. Gonna get that repair on. Big Boss still up by over 150 tickets. It's probably going to close out at about the same score, 170 some odd tickets, I would say, if things keep going the same way. FGA, though, showing that they are pretty damn good. They definitely have some stuff to work on, but once they get their shit sorted, they will be a very fierce team, I feel. Ghostlink's getting taken out. Actually, yeah, I'm heading over to Mozu. Mozu getting taken out also. And then Miko going right down after Mozu. They definitely got to work out on spreading out, getting that formation a little bit more widespread so they don't get taken out so quickly. Polo just barely missing his own team's mines. That was really, really sketchy. Heading in towards the Charlie base. Sees an enemy contact. Hops out. No connection, but Onu kills him. Looks like FGA is going to cap Charlie. Though, I believe, as you can see on this tabletop, we don't have much left. Get a little bit of tank action if I can. Not able to get it in time. The tank's already down. Stalin. Go over to Stalin. He's going to take out some mines. Not much else to see. Big Boss will bleed them tickets in about 1 second. And that is it. It is all over. Big Boss has won both the first and the second map. If I could actually speak, that would be wonderful. But so let's just recap. Big Boss won both rounds of Rogue Transmission, and they won both rounds as well from the Siege of Shanghai maps, which is great. Again, this has been HardcoreLeague.co, the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield. We are over 300 members and 20 teams plus strong. It's great to see both these teams. Boss was our last season champions. FGA, the Finnish guerrilla army, is the new guys on the block, having pretty damn good showing against one of our more fierce competitors here in Hardcore League. It's great to see them both playing. It looks like they're going to play the Zavad their 11 map for some good sportsmanship if they have time. Now, again, the FGA is all actually Finnish people, so it's pretty late there in Finland. Should be around midnight, 1 in the morning there, so they might decide to hop out at some point just due to the lateness. Got a quick message from somebody. I got it from Virtual Villy. Nice speaking. Thank you. I'm not sure if you're watching the stream still or not, Virtual, but I really appreciate the message, and feel free to watch in anytime. I would appreciate the follow, of course, and I shoutcast every single match that I am able to, which so far has been every match -1. I'm usually free, so, and I just love shoutcasting. I love watching these matches. I love watching all these teams team up. It's great. And we're going to watch some Zavad 311 probably, at least for a little while. I might have to cut the stream pretty soon, now that I have the option to, as Boss has won, obviously. So this last little tiebreaker is not really a tiebreaker, it's just kind of a, you know, good sportsman kind of faith map. Looks like they'll get it all lined out. If I can actually check the teams. Ah! Stop it. Stop it, Battlefield. FGA, looks like they're going to take the red side. Boss will probably take the blue side. And I'll be a little bit more generous with the free cam work here on this one, and I'll be a little bit more quiet probably, as things are winding down. But I would just like to say, again, Boss won every single round of the first 2 maps. They overwhelmingly won against the FGA guys. The FGA guys did put up an extremely good fight against our Season 1 champions though. And it's great to see how they're pushing out right now. Both teams are going heavily after Bravo and almost nobody on Charlie. I believe we have the Boss in blue. We have the FGA guys in blue. I apologize. The FGA guys are in blue. The Boss is in red. And again, this is for HardcoreLeague.co, the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield. We are the largest and most competitive outlet on all of Battlefield in the entire world. 300 plus members strong. A little bit of lag there. And over 20 teams going hard. Big Boss, our Season 1 champion, playing in this 3rd match of the Season 2. Pulling out their first W. I expect them to have some more. FGA having a little bit of trouble, but you could see they were definitely doing better and better as the rounds went on. The first round, they lost by pretty much the most tickets. Oh, Silver Dag with a nice kill there. But by that last round of the second map, they were doing a lot better, pulling it together, working more as a squad. It'll be nice to see how they progress and mature over time in this competitive outlet. I can't wait to see their next matchup. Hopefully we can get them matched up against somebody that's a little bit more on their level, possibly K14. Looks like we got a Boss guy just hanging out in the corner, trying to be a nice little spawn point for his team. Not sure if they're going to be able to get anyone. FGA with recap on Boss. Playing this map a little bit better, already taking a small lead. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm mixing up the teams because Boss is in... Oh no, FGA is in red. I'm not wrong. I was right the first time. I must have just looked at the wrong squad. Looks like we have some blueberries filling in though. Looks like the server has been open to the blueberries. Oh no, he just snuck in. He's probably somebody's friend. That happens occasionally, the way the Battlefield server system works. It's not exactly the best server system in the world, but it definitely works enough for our intents and purposes. And we got some FGA guys hanging out on top, along with the boss guys, trying to fight over Charlie. Looks like the boss has lost quite a few people, so they're probably going to get overcapped here. I'll probably just watch for a few more moments, see what happens here with Mr. Social Squad. Again. Oh, he's just chilling in a box, just being a team anchor. It looks like the boss guys aren't really pushing super hard or super crazy. Got another message from Virtue Varelli. Oh, okay, Virtual, you're one of the leaders from FGA. Or one of the ex-leaders, I guess I should say. Well, that's cool, man. That's cool. Well, feel free, if you have any interest, feel free to message me about the hardcoreleague.co details. If you are running a new team or anything like that, we'd be happy to get another team up and running anytime. I'm always here for questions, as I was saying earlier. So, yeah, man, if you got a new team that you're on, feel free to hit me up. I'll be happy to talk to you. Infamous Stalin finally coming in. What I was trying to say there. Botanist is, the boss guys are down quite a chunk of guys now. Looks like some of the boss guys have left as they have won. But they're still going to keep it playing out nice and easily. Stalin looks like he's going to run out and get some repairs on his tank. Oh, sorry, that's Gerst. I believe I was spectating Stalin, but I was spectating Gerst, of course. Let's get over to Stalin as he is the driver. It's a little bit easier to see. Well, I was trying to rally here as they have been being forecapped. Not surprising as they're down about 5 people. But, so, to go over one last time, this was a official matchup for Season 2 of HardcoreLeague.co, the only competitive place for competitive Battlefield, the largest competitive outlet in the entire world for Battlefield. 300 plus members strong, 20 plus teams strong. It's exciting. This was our Season 1 champions. Big Boss playing in match number 3 of Season 2, getting their first match of the season in against FGA. The new kids on the block, as I'm going to keep calling them, because they're the newest team to Hardcore League. They did extremely well. Boss pulled out the victory with a pretty much shutout victory. Went in all 2 rounds of road, all 2 rounds of Siege of Shanghai. It was quite interesting to see how both teams matched up. The FGA guys did not lose completely though. They definitely pulled it back by the later rounds, and they definitely have a decent amount of map knowledge and stuff under their belts. It'll be interesting, as I said earlier, to see them develop. But again, this is the end of the shoutcast, and I'm going to shut off the stream in a moment. But I appreciate all of you guys watching. If you liked it, hit that follow button for some more shoutcasts later on. We got Enjoy, a special scrimmage they're playing against another Milsim team, I believe, coming on next week. And we might have some other matches coming up down the pipeline soon, but you'll have to follow if you want to watch me shoutcasting. But again, this has been for HardcoreLeague.co. Check us out if you're interested in playing in some competitive Battlefield. Only competitive outlet in the world for Battlefield. That has a ton of people. We're going strong. We've only been around for about not even a year yet, and we're already at nearly 500 members and over 20 teams. It's great to see. But thanks again for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you next time. It's been Mason here.